welcome back to JenHannagans. I'm Hannah. It's just me tonight. No Jen in this video. It's Thanksgiving week. It's a busy week. I am going to show you tonight. You can see all of the stuff that I'm going to use for this recipe. One of my favorite holiday recipes is copper carrots. I'll walk you through it. I'll explain it all. I'm making a huge batch because every time I make this, I make it specifically for the leftover. Copper carrots is an amazing side dish. This comes out, if you're on WW Blue, to 2 points for, I think it's a cup serving. It would be much more, except the recipe calls for sugar. I use Truvia instead, which lowers the points because Truvia is a 0-calorie sweetener. The only points in this, I think, come from the tomato soup and the oil. But anyway, let me tell you what's going on. I'm sorry we did not have a video for Monday. If you saw our Friday's video, it was about staying healthy during busy times. When I say that this weekend was busy, I am not exaggerating. I ate every single meal, either in my car or out, having just gotten to some place. There wasn't a single meal this weekend where I cooked a meal at home. There was nothing like that. It was go, 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 busy, busy, busy. It was a wonderful weekend. We had a wonderful time, but it was busy. Just a side note, even with all that busyness and not eating at home and not preparing my own meals, doing a lot of fast food, a lot of convenience foods, I did not gain weight. So it is possible to eat your meals out and stay in control. But this week is Thanksgiving, and this week I'm taking the time to kind of pause, enjoy my home and my family. I will be with the Brosies on Thanksgiving Day, so Jen and I will be together. We're planning to go hiking possibly on Friday, weather permitting. Really hoping we get to do that because I have a turkey trot that I have to get done Thursday and Friday. So at some point after Thanksgiving, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, I will be walking the turkey trot, which is 6.2 miles, I think. So definite plans to stay healthy. Thanksgiving Day, I'm gonna eat what I want and not really worry too much about points. But one of the ways I'm going to be able to do that is everything pretty much that's going to be there is going to be point friendly. In my house, what we are doing this week is Wednesday night. Mom doesn't really like a lot of turkey. So Wednesday night we're doing all the sides. Just for me and my parents, we're doing green beans and copper carrots and deviled eggs, but we call them angel eggs. I will never live that down. When I was a little kid, my parents said they were deviled eggs. I said no, they weren't. We beat the devil out of them, and it's been angel eggs in our house ever since. There's your embarrassing story from me today. But we'll have those. We'll have my grandmother's dressing mix, which is a fan favorite around here, and mashed potatoes. Potatoes are high in points. The dressing is 5 or 6 points per serving, but the rest of it is really low points, so I know what I can eat. And then Thursday, turkey and all the fixings. We do have a turkey to fix at my house. We're actually making it for this weekend because a long time ago we started using the leftover turkey to make turkey soup and turkey pot pie, and it just kind of became a thing. So this year we're making a whole turkey just for turkey soup and turkey pot pie. I love making things for additional meals, and that's where copper carrots come into play. Around Thanksgiving and any holiday, you make these big meals, and the food is delicious, and we can overindulge. But it gets to a point where you have all of those leftovers, and you're kind of sick of eating them. Copper carrots we discovered a long time ago. I don't even know how long we've had this recipe, but copper carrots is you cook the carrots till they're tender, you boil them, and then separately you make a sauce. And in the sauce you have tomato soup, Worcestershire sauce, I'm not saying that again, some vinegar, some oil, and green peppers and onions, and a little bit of salt. Yeah, just making sure I didn't miss anything. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna boil the carrots, and you're going to heat the sauce until it comes to a boil. And then you drain the carrots and you pour the sauce over it and you let it sit. It's best if you let it sit for 24 hours. The longer it sits, the better it tastes. So I'm making a big old batch because we will eat it. I'll take it to the Brosies for their Thanksgiving. But I make like a triple batch of the sauce to a double batch of the carrots because the sauce, when you're done, is kind of, I don't want this to put y'all off, but it's kind of like a sweet and sour sauce. It's got that vinegar and that oil combo with that tomato soup in there. It's got this wonderful little balance that works as a sweet and sour sauce. So a couple years ago, we started using it for sweet and sour chicken. So we're tired of all the other Thanksgiving leftovers. We will take this sauce and put it over some rice with some pineapple and chicken and make like a Hawaiian style sweet and sour chicken. I will probably do cauliflower fried rice with it. It's great if you want to make that wonton soup and do that Chinese buffet. This is another thing you could add to it. So that's what I'm making tonight. I'll let y'all watch it come together. It's really simple. I will put the recipe down below for a normal serving. I have 4 bags of carrot chips. I may only use 3, I don't know. The recipe calls for carrots sliced a 1/4 inch thick. And we used to do that, used to spend all the time slicing them. Then I found the carrot chips and it's so much easier and so much faster. Also, I went ahead and had Daddy dice up the onions and peppers. The recipe calls for 1 onion and 1 green pepper. We have 2 because we're making a big batch. The normal recipe is 1 can of tomato soup, 1/2 cup vinegar, 1/2 cup salad oil, 1 cup of sugar, but I will be using 1/2 cup of Truvia to every 1 cup of sugar the recipe calls for. A tablespoon of that sauce that I'm not going to say again, 1/2 teaspoon pepper, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So those aren't the measurements you're going to see in this video, but that recipe will be down below. Can't speak. Not retaping this. The recipe will be down below. You boil the carrots until they're cooked, but still firm. You drain them. Meanwhile, while they're boiling, you mix the soup, the vinegar, the oil, the sauce, the salt and pepper in a pan and bring that to a boil. Mix it well, bring it to a boil. And when the carrots are done, you pour the sauce over it with the peppers and onions and let it sit. That's all there is to it. I hope you all try this. I hope you all enjoy. Let me know if you do. I know it looks kind of ugly, but trust me, it's amazing. Okay, the carrots are still cooking. They're gonna need a little bit longer because that's a big pot of carrots. But once this comes to a rolling, y'all know what I'm talking about, a rolling boil like that, let it do that for a few minutes, stir it occasionally, and then turn off the heat on it. You can let it just set and put in your peppers and onions and mix those in. Yes, I use a butter tin to cut vegetables in when I have it. My dog's trying to figure out who I'm talking to. So, the heat's no longer on under that. It's going to continue to cool down a little bit. And the peppers and onions will start to get a little bit cooked. Basically what we're doing here is kind of like a pickle. We're kind of pickling the carrots. And it's amazing. But once I've drained the carrots, I'll put the carrots in the bowl and pour the sauce over them, and then that's that. Okay. And then we have our bowl full of carrots. And the part, my dogs. The part I'm probably not going to film is me pouring that into the carrots because that's messy and hard to do. So, you don't get to see me making a mess today, but that goes into that. Let it set overnight. Okay, and there you go. That is copper carrots. I pushed the bowl to its limit. I might have to divide this up into 2 bowls, but you want enough sauce to cover. And the longer this sits, the better it gets. I hope you try it. I hope you enjoy it. Let me know. Alright guys. I just wanted to pop on at the end here and tell you all I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, no matter how you're celebrating or where. I hope you take time to really stop and be thankful. Nothing else. We're almost through this year. I, for one, am very grateful for all the blessings in my life. It's been a trying time. It's been a trying year. If you don't know, we've had, my family has had surgeries. There's been other medical issues. There's been medical issues that we've all dealt with. I had a car wreck. And so there's a lot of things that I could sit here and be frustrated about. But this week, not just on Thanksgiving Day, but this entire week, and I'm trying to make it a thing in life. You know, health isn't just about our physical being and weight loss, it's about our mental as well. And in the times this year when I focused on the negative, it's never been good for me. So I am happy it's Thanksgiving week because it's a time when the whole world stops, and at least for us, it's everywhere to be thankful. And I'm thankful for my friends and my family, my health, my new vehicle, which was not in the plans, but God blessed me so many ways. And I'm thankful for all of you. I wanted to start a YouTube thing. As much as I don't like being on camera, really, I thought it was useful. Watching WWE YouTubers is what got me started thinking about the program in the first place. So this is just a fun little thing I get to do, and I get to do it with my best friend, and that's awesome. I am so excited for those copper carrots. I cannot even tell you. And when I make this sweet sour chicken with it. I'll post a picture somewhere for y'all to see of that. I don't know if I'll film it or not. Probably not. But I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving and love y'all. Bye.